So they told you that intermittent fasting was a good idea, and then you tried it, and all you got was hungry and pissed off. These are very common mistakes that happen when people try intermittent fasting for the first time. And if fasting never worked for you, then it may be not because it's not made for your body, but because we run into very common myths or mistakes that I want to cover with you in this video, so the next time you try, it's a seamless experience. The first main myth is that fasting decreases your metabolism. Sometimes people feel hungry, a little bit of a headache, and they think, my metabolism is slowing down, I am accumulating fat, I should stop doing this, it's not for my body. The fact is that intermittent fasting does not decrease your metabolism. We had this old belief that we should have small meals spaced out throughout the day to spike our metabolism throughout the day. But we have studies now that showed, for example, this analysis of 15 studies done by Brad Schoenfeld and colleagues that shows that having small meals spaced out throughout the day does not raise your metabolism more than having bigger meals in a shorter feeding window. The second myth about fasting is that it's hard and feels miserable. Most of the times this is just an electrolyte imbalance by the amount of fluid that your body tends to expel when your insulin is low because you're not eating anything. It's not that fasting is not working for your body. You just need to add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt to your water, and then you see the magic happens. Everything goes smoothly and nicely. The third myth is that fasting is only for weight loss, and that is also not true. It can help you a lot if you want to lose weight, but if you're already in your ideal weight, there are so many other benefits that fast brings. In fact, fasting is perhaps the most ancient healing technique used across cultures and religions, from ancient Greeks to Romans to Spartans to different even religions. You have Muslims and Christians and Buddhists and Hindus that all use fasting in their own way to increase your body's capability of healing because it decreases your inflammation in your body, and also to facilitate deeper states of consciousness in mindfulness that provide you with a whole inner journey that is used for all the spiritual practice that we have in the world. The next belief is that fasting is unhealthy, that we should have, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, that we should have 3 meals in a day. Did you know that this idea of having 3 meals in a day is a construction from the Industrial Revolution? Originally, human beings used to have 1 meal and a little snack throughout the day, especially because when we were in agricultural revolution, there was no specific time for meals. We ate when we were hungry, and that turns out to be maybe once, maybe twice in a day. But when industrial revolution came, we needed to have people working in factories, everyone at the same time. So we created a meal that brought people to work so everyone could start work at the same time and finish work at the same time to be productive. And this is when we came up with meals like breakfast or lunch. So how do you make intermittent fasting work for you? First, you need to understand that there are different stages of fasting, different types of fasting. Depending on how long you're fasting for, your metabolism is different. And depending on the goals that you have, you find a specific window of fasting that is for you. The second thing is that you need to know what rules apply for each one of these stages. How you navigate your fasting window, how you bring that into a way that adapts to your lifestyle and still gets the goals of this practice that you want. If you want to go deeper and know how to build your own fasting practice, then we have a masterclass, a 1-hour masterclass that guides you through the entire process. We go deep into the science and teach you how to make a fasting practice that gives you your goals in your lifestyle based on where you are and where you want to be. To go to this masterclass, just sign up in the link below and I'll see you there to guide you through this process.